And we are live. Hey guys, this is Rob from RB1S Studios in Marshfield, Massachusetts. And this is episode number 22 of the new RB1S Studios Bench Report. It was brought to our attention a while back that there's another YouTube and podcast out there that's going by On the Bench. So we had to change up one of our social media groups, and it's now the Bench Report. So we're going to try to amalgamate that into some of our video recordings like this as well. So now this is officially going to be episode number 22 when it drops next week, and it will be officially known as the Bench Report from now on. And each month we're going to be cutting a video. Instead of doing two videos per month, we're only going to be doing one, and we decided that we're going to do that and focus more attention on actually being at the hobby bench here at the studios. But anyway, it's been a while. This is the first new episode recording for 2024, and we're quite happy about that. Unfortunately, we still have to use the M1944 Marine Corps issue format for the most part for now. Hopefully that will be changing throughout the year. We are going to have some new things happening here at the studio, some things we want to get to today, some other things that are going to be forthcoming that we can't spill the beans on just yet, but I think you'll be quite happy, and it will play into things later on as we move forward. We'll be continuously introducing new material, new formats, and rather than set goalposts and keep moving the goalposts further and further back and not being able to attain our goals, we're setting a new format, and we're going to start off fresh for the new year. And even if we we run into some roadblocks or some obstacles or something like that, we're going to find a way over and above and around them or through them, unfortunately. But anyway, that's where we are today. We wanted to cut a quick video, and again, we're going to be doing one per month now, and our content's going to be changing over the next couple of months. You're going to be seeing a lot of the new stuff coming out, and a lot of new opportunities out there, and a lot of changes have been made since our last recording. And at the tail end of or the last quarter of 2023, as we led into the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, we had quite a number of things come up. And number one and foremost for us, which we're going to get to later in a few minutes here, is that we were approached by Gallery Airbrush Studio to be part of their, or become part of their affiliate program for promotions of their airbrushes and different products and whatnot. And we had made some purchases throughout the year, last year, for their airbrushes, starting with the GHAD 39, and then the GHAD 68, which is the pistol grip airbrush. Both of those are fantastic. And then lastly, we got a super deal on their 98D top line airbrush, and all of those airbrushes are absolutely fantastic. And during that process, we started promoting them, and some of their ads and different sales and promotional things, and they contacted us, and they were quite happy with the fact, and they asked us about some collaboration moving forward into the next year, which is now 2024. And just before Christmas, or right at Christmas, in fact, the 26th of December, they dropped a new premium series airbrush line, the Mobius, the .2, which is for fine detail, and then the .3, which is for more general coverage and precision airbrushing. But one of the things that did arrive here yesterday is they had sent us a Mobius .3 airbrush, and it arrived yesterday, and we're quite happy with that. And we're going to be working together with Gallery Airbrush in their studio program with their video tutorials, promotions of different new items coming out, and promoting existing items. They've given us a referral link, which you're going to start seeing in some of our updates and whatnot. So we officially have a referral link, and we're going to work towards getting our own promo code so we can pass that on to you guys, especially to our subscribers to our Telegram channel. Will receive a promo code which will give you a little bit of a discount over and above any sales that they might have. But we're going to get to that a little bit later, and so we can make it official. But anyway, we're going to put this across the screen here today. This is the Mobius Point 3. It's a premium edition airbrush from Gallery Airbrush Studios. They've refined their airbrushes, and this is their premium, one of their premium editions. They also have a Point 2, which is for very fine detail and whatnot. But we're quite impressed. We haven't tried it out yet. We just got it yesterday afternoon. It was delivered. But we just wanted to put that out there, that we now have an affiliate program with Gallery Airbrush. We're quite happy with that. This is the first time that we have had a partnership or a sponsorship from a major company like Gallery Airbrush. Gallery Airbrush is a relatively new airbrush company on the scene. They were a startup company for 2023, and we got on to their, their momentum, let's say, and got behind them inside of promoting them, along with some other great modelers out there, like Rick Lawler and like Mike Rinaldi. And they noticed what we were doing here at Red Beach One Studios, and they contacted us, and they wanted to give us a little Christmas gift of being part of their affiliate program, and they sent us along this Mobius Point 3. We're not going to open it up just yet on this particular video because we don't have overhead cam as of yet, but that's coming, and you're going to start seeing some of that in the new year, 2024. We're going to have different camera angles and whatnot, and we're working towards it. We're not committing to any dates or deadlines or any of that type of stuff. It's like when it happens, it happens. You'll notice the change. But we're quite happy working with Gallery Airbrush. They've been reaching out to us, and we're more than ecstatic with that. And moving forward, you're going to be seeing a lot more Gallery Airbrush type promotional stuff coming out of Red Beach One Studios. And it's a great thing. But anyway, we wanted to cover down on that today. And one of the other things is that we managed to work out an interesting deal working with our good friend Mike Rinaldi. And he's been working with some Japanese companies out there like Usanaro and different things. He's been working together with 205 Hobbies in Japan, which is something else we want to get to moving forward here, but that quite hasn't come together yet, but it's coming, and we don't want to give up too much good information yet. But one of the things we were able to acquire at the tail end of last year was a brand new copy. This is the January 2024 issue of Armor Modeling from Japan. This is an armor modeling magazine that's from Japan. It's written in Japanese, so you might want to translate some of this stuff. But, going back a number of years, we used to work together with RZM Imports, and we used to bring these magazines in and sell them from our hobby shop, going back as Alpenflage Hobbies. If you guys recall that, we were selling them. But anyway, that train left the station a long time ago, but we're once again trying out Armor Modeling Magazine. We're looking forward to getting more issues. We worked out a special deal with Mike Rinaldi, and he hooked us up with a copy of it, and we're quite happy with that. So that happened right after the first of the year, and we're quite happy with that. And then one of the other things that we wanted to cover down on is that just before Christmas, we started becoming a little bit interested in Machine & Krieger modeling, Mac K, and one of our good friends down in Australia, Lincoln Wright, has a book series on Machine & Krieger, and he put up a special thing about his second book, Volume 2. We missed out on the first one, what is it, MK44, but word has it he's going to be reprinting that, so we'll probably be able to get ourselves a copy of that in the future when it comes time to reprinting. But anyway, we got ourselves a copy of his second book. It's called Luna Combat. We're going to put that up in front of the screen. This is Lincoln Wright's book, Luna Combat, the Lincoln Report number 2. We were able to acquire a copy of this before it sold out, and we like working together with Lincoln, or Link, and in the future, and we know that some good friends of ours over at the Modeling Insanity podcast is going to have Lincoln Wright on as a special guest in the next episode. So just a little bit of a heads up on that. We know that it's going to be dropping in the next couple of days, and we've been working together with the Modeling Insanity podcast pretty closely. In fact, we're probably going to end up being a guest on an upcoming episode ourselves, Red Beach One Studios, which brings us around to the World War I group build that we've been doing since December 1st of 2023. And we're working together with the Modeling Insanity podcast on that, and we've had several guys come out and start building and putting out some World War I themed models, and it's not limited to just armor this time. It's armor, aircraft, ships, figures, anything to do with World War I modeling, keeping it within the years 1914 to 1918, and we actually try to include some what-if stuff or some steampunk stuff too, but everyone seems to be sticking with the 1914 to 1918 situation, and that's great. A lot of guys have been building models and completing them, and they've had so much fun doing it, they're starting up a second one. So we're quite impressed with that. The World War I group build does not have an end date, by the way. It doesn't have an end date. There's no, deadline with it or anything like that. But the idea is that we want to create a group or a special interest group that's devoted to World War I modeling. Again, not limited to just armor, even though we're typically armor builders ourselves. And we're looking forward to that, and we're going to be moving forward with that. In fact, we started up the Meng FT-17. They have two different kits. They have one with a riveted turret and then one with a cast turret. So we're doing the riveted turret one with a 37 millimeter gun, and it comes with a little trench scene, but we're going to put that section of it aside, and we're going to use that for something else moving forward. But we've been enjoying it. We haven't been able to be at the bench all that much lately. Last weekend was the first time we were at the bench, but what ends up happening is that we have one Saturday per month where we can be at the bench, and then Sundays, like today. And it's very restricting, and it's very limiting, and we cannot build models during the week because of our job. It takes far too much of our time, but we still remain engaged with the hobby in other areas, whether it's our own personal content here at Red Beach One Studios or helping others being promoted as well. But that's how we roll. We're weekend warriors on the modeling scene. Unfortunately, due to localized restrictions and different things here at the studios, we're restricted on how often we can be at the bench. Not everyone appreciates the hobby like we do, and unfortunately. But anyway, we don't want to get into too much of that today because it's a downer, and we like to keep things upbeat and positive, and we want to keep things rolling for 2024 and pick up where we left off and bring in some of these new things like partnerships with Gallery and doing different things like Machine and Krieger, and last year we experimented a little bit with 48 scale armor or 16 scale armor, but this time around we're going to try something else. We're going to be getting into some aircraft here and there. You might start seeing some aircraft things coming out of Red Beach One Studios. We're expanding our reach, and we're expanding our modeling interests, but we're staying armor figures and diorama. That's where our passion is. That's what we like. That we do all sorts of research, and you'll notice that on some of our social media platforms that we put up a lot of reference photos and different things, especially working together with Eric Rice over there in Holland, and he puts up a weekly missing links post and eBay finds of wartime photographs. So we're going to bring that forward into 2024 because it's become very popular on our social media. We have our top picks. We go through the whole collection each week. We pick out our favorites. A lot of times it's contemporary German armor, but every once in a while there's some surprises in there, especially with captured equipment or destroyed equipment or unique photographs of rare vehicles or something like that. So we're going to be carrying that into 2024 as well. we're not going to reflect too much on the past and some of the setbacks that we experienced last fall. We learned from all those, and it's time to shake off all that rust and start moving forward. You're going to start seeing more content of our own. You're going to see more artwork coming out of off of our own hobby bench, and you know, we're wanting to get into different things as opposed to you know, trying to set goals and achieve goals that, you know, right now it's been a year or two since we started doing this, and those goals haven't been met yet. So it's time to reassess and set some new goals, or change things up a little bit, because if something's not being successful and you keep repeating the same behavior and nothing's changing, that's the definition of insanity, folks. And we're not going down that road. So we want to keep it simple, keep it great, and we want to keep things Red Beach One Studios. We also want to give a couple of good shout outs out there today, one of which is going to be Lincoln Wright from the Lincoln Report over there down in Australia. He's been over in Japan visiting some family there, and we're looking forward to seeing what Link has in store for 2024. So we wanted to give him a shout out. We did get a copy of his book, Lunar Combat, and you might start seeing some Machining Krieger or Mac K stuff coming out of Red Beach One Studios. We don't have any kits yet. We don't even know which one to buy. But anyway, we're gonna look into it, and we're gonna try it out, and you might see something a little bit different, something a little sci-fi coming out of us. But anyway, that's where we are. I want to give a quick rundown on where you can find Red Beach One Studios. Right now, you're watching this video on our YouTube channel, and please like and subscribe if you like our videos, and be sure to hit that notification bell icon to receive notifications. That way, when we're putting up new videos like this, then you can tap into it and be notified when they come out. Last year, we decided to shift them over to a Premiere style video, which we recorded previously, and then it drops a couple days. We set the timer on it, and we put the advertisement out there for it. So it'll be dropping this coming Tuesday, and we'll put that out there exactly what time that's going to be. It's going to be usually around 2000, because we don't even get home from our day job until about 7:30, 8 o'clock most nights. But anyway, it'll drop as a video premiere, and there'll be a live chat attached to it, so you guys can comment or make suggestions or just shoot the shit when the video drops. And then if for some reason you missed the video, you can always go back and rewatch it. And it's episode 22 this time, so that means we have 21 other videos for you guys to check out. Red Beach One Studios can also be found on Telegram. That's our main base of operations. We have quite the following over there, and it's growing by the day. And Telegram app is easy to use. It's free, and we do a daily blog over there on Telegram, and then weekly content, daily content, and you know, we promote ourselves, and we promote other guys out there as well. So we're quite happy with that, and that's where we are. You can also find Red Beach One Studios on Instagram. Instagram is a great application, and we use it a lot of times for advertising. Our Instagram following is over 300, and it's creeping up towards 400 followers right now, and that's quite impressive. And Instagram, out of all the other social media platforms, has become our tip of the spear for Red Beach One Studios, and we're quite happy with that. You can also find Red Beach One Studios on other social media like Pinterest and things like that. Although Pinterest is more like a search engine for photographs and images, we are on there. We do typically put up some pictures of our artwork there from time to time, and we're going to be looking more into that. In fact, our next shout out is going to be coming up to Martin Kovac, aka Uncle Night Shift over in Slovakia. We've been having some great conversations with Martin lately about some of the facades and brickwork and buildings and stuff like that, and he's the guy that actually turned us on to using Pinterest. And so we're going to be working together with Martin in the upcoming weeks for his newest project, which he's going to be doing a Marine Corps M4A2 Sherman King Kong, which was you know, on Saipan in 1944, and they had all the wooden plank armor and wading trunks and all that kind of stuff. So we've been having some great conversations with Martin, and if he ever needs any photographs or something, he knows where to find them, because the Pacific War is our specialty here at Red Beach One Studios. But that's where it is, guys. We're going to cut this video a little bit short. It's been running into 20 minutes now, so we want to thank everyone for checking out our video, and we look forward to creating more content for you guys. And be sure to like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Guys, let's hit the bench.